This is the third meeting between these teams. We'll have one more later in the season. Indiana Fever won it 91-79. Their biggest lead was 19. Early look to Aaliyah Boston. Tina Charles with the matchup. To the left, pump fake, and a quick bucket by Aaliyah Boston. Caitlin Clark. High usage rate on the pick and roll, and we see it there. Off the mark, first attempt, and Aaliyah Boston with the first four. Atlanta looking for their first bucket right now. 12th in points, 12th in assists, and Alisha Gray.
Picking up where she left off, she was huge in terms of her offensive production against Phoenix.
But the response for Caitlin Clark, top of the key three on the board. Same spot, Gray lines it up, connects.
Excellent pass by Ryan Howard. She understands that the defense is going to shift in her direction. And that was a tough pass to make across the court, but again, the quick bucket by Indiana.
Up and under, no good for Ryan Howard.
The long rebounds. Indiana's going to take a fair amount of three-pointers. Everyone has to be there to crash.
Melissa Smith on the board. Gray able to secure it back. Jordan Canada, top of the key, lets it go, and that's a different look and conversation than we saw in Phoenix.
It's just a different style of basketball that helps your overall IQ.
One on the shot clock. Boston put it up, got her own rebound, blocked at the rim by Nia Coffey. Yeah, she can do that.
I mean, she is in great shape to have missed significant time that she did this year.
Less than 4 minutes to play in the first quarter. Atlanta on a 11-4 run, and they just clogged the paint. Nothing for Caitlin Clark there.
Alisha Gray might have gotten Clark on the arm.
Aaliyah Boston can just score at any level of the floor. We've also seen her develop that three. She's grown more confident. Now we're seeing that vision from her, as well as her teammates getting used to her on the floor. 5 on the shot clock, and Alyssa Smith gets the N1. Kelsey Mitchell doesn't need time to get it up. A little strong on the three.
One of those long rebounds that we talked about in our keys to the game, and it's a costly one for Atlanta.
Atlanta looking to end this 7-0 run by Indiana and call on Ryan Howard when you need a bucket.
It's amazing to just relive that memory of the gold medal team that started this run of 8 straight consecutive golds. Great catch by Tina Charles in the middle.
That's Tina Charles' first bucket of the game. Caitlin Clark back into the ball game. It didn't take her much time to get acclimated.
Yeah, really. And Indiana on the other end has 16 points in the paint of their 22 in the first quarter.
A big part of that is Aaliyah Boston, who's now in double figures.
You've got to gap it up, show bodies, but also they need pressure on the passer.
You said Alyssa Smith was a player as Tina Charles able to get her second bucket. Starting in 2015, 17 and 18 as well. Tina Charles getting another look, the one-legged shot. That's pretty much why she's in second place now in scoring. Dantas. 4 for 6 from the field. 8 points for Tina Charles in this quarter alone. And we're just a couple of minutes in. Dantas, top of the key. She can do that as well.
She can. Boy, that's important for her to be able to add to the scoring.
Mishandled under the basket by Jordan Canada. Kelsey Mitchell wraps at the rim. It's the scoop for me, though, LaChina.
That's as tight of a crossover as you will see.
10-point lead for Indiana, the biggest of the ball game as we are approaching the 6-minute mark here in the second quarter. Naz Hillman gets the ball, but it's swiped away by Erica Wheeler. Maya Caldwell, also a scorer for Atlanta with the triple in her first bucket. 7-point lead for Indiana. You can see the attention that Aaliyah Boston is getting on the inside, but that opens it up for Damaris Dantas. But Aaliyah Boston, one of those players that you have to keep out of the paint early. Mitchell pulls up.
Oh, boy.
Money.
She snakes the screen as well as anyone in this league. You see how tight she came off of that screening action, leaving no space for Jordan Canada to catch her.
Tina rolls that one in.
Charles getting Rhyne Howard a wide open shot.
And wide open is Caitlin Clark, but she can't knock it down from up top. Tries it again from a different spot. That one connects. Jordan Canada with 3 on the shot clock. Gray. Dagger. Jordan Canada still with the assignment for Clark. Mitchell, can she keep the hot hand? And there's your answer. Tina Charles able to clean that one up. She still is trying to stay connected against Kelsey Mitchell. And Caitlin Clark knocks down her 3rd triple, just needs 1 more to tie. Short shot clock for Atlanta. Rhyne Howard trying to make something happen, dishes it to Charles. Going against Clark and gets the N1.
From out of bounds, but it makes it more difficult to create that pace on offense.
Yeah, the best assist maker and Caitlin Clark sending it up the floor as Tina Charles.
The Atlanta Dream is the team. And I know Ryan mentioned the smaller facility at Gateway maybe doesn't give everyone an opportunity, as many of those games have sold out. So now you got a bigger crowd that's here to take in.
Rhyne Howard, stop it, pop, gets it.
Lexi Hull is a very good defender. It's hard to lose her.
As a defender.
But I like the play call. You put the ball in Rhyne Howard's hands, let her run some point. Just give Indiana a different look offensively.
Damaris Dantas. This is her season high in points, 11.
Oh, friendly bounce for Rhyne Howard.
Reset to 14. Atlanta has 10 to work with.
You got to run something for exactly Tina, Ryan. Oh, wow.
Maya Caldwell diving on the floor. Atlanta has numbers. 3-on-1. Canada foot race. Gets the bucket over Caitlin Clark. We got ourselves a ball game with China, with Atlanta surging in this 3rd quarter. Behind the back, Clark. That's pretty. Haley Jones in the ball game for Atlanta. Nia Coffey working baseline. Gets 2 in the air and the bank.
Great take by Coffey. Not shooting the 3 that easily or that comfortably.
I don't know if that's comfortable, but it's nice. Ties the WNBA rookie record that Rhyne Howard set. And Kelsey Mitchell gives them back-to-back 3s on the defensive end as well. Quick movement, Ryan connects.
That's it. Great offense.
Here comes Atlanta.
Try to get a piece of the paint again and get a kick out.
Rhyne Howard at the committee. Couldn't get the rebound. Tina Charles.
Everybody's got to do more in the absence of Alicia Gray.
2 on the shot clock. Tied up between Rhyne Howard and Alyssa Smith. Tina working. Gets it. Clear bucket. And it touched every part of the rim, LaChina.
It was a risky pass.
Can they get a bucket here? Down 5. Jordan Canada back in the game. Rhyne Howard gets it.
Wow, Indiana has just not been able to put the ball in the basket.
But does here as Lexi Hall gets the N1 Jordan Canada. Those are just possessions you have on the highlight field, like you have to get the rebound, and consecutive N1s for Indiana. Kick out. Nia Coffey, corner 3, gets it to go. A much-needed bucket for Atlanta. Nia gets it. Finally, Rhyne Howard outside, short. Maya Caldwell trying to respond, but that will do it as Indiana comes back to Atlanta and walks away with another dub.